Hey guys, it's Cass, welcome back to my channel, and it's been a while since I've done a ranting video since I don't have time to do those anymore, but today I figured I'll answer one of the questions I get asked a lot during stream, which is why and when I start maining Joseph. So before I begin the video though, if you haven't joined the Discord server, link's in the description, so it's pretty fun, please consider joining. And so yeah, if you don't know, I've been playing ID5 for the longest time. I've played since Season 3. So I'm not going to talk about the reason why I started playing because that's going to be for another video. I mean, if you guys are interested to know, maybe like leave a comment. But basically, I started maining Joseph right when he's released, which is Season 3. So as you can see, I have a picture right here. And I wasn't really into ID5 at that time. I only played a total of 3 rounds. Well, 3 rank matches. And they were all Joseph matches, and I got 100% win rate. So the reason why I chose to main Hunter, right, is because I always thought Hunter was easier than Survivor. Like, back then the game was seriously kind of Hunter-sided. Okay, if you're talking about, like, a low-tier standard, definitely Hunter-sided. Because, for Survivor, you need, like, really good coordination and communication. If not, then you're just gonna die. So, basically, my thought was, like, you know what, playing Hunter is fun. I like killing people, and I don't have any friends. So, that's why I started maining Hunter. And back then, Joseph was, like, just got released. And I was like, I have enough money, I know who to buy. And so I looked through the Hunter booklet, and I see a lot of videos of people playing Jack and Geisha already, and I wasn't really interested in their playstyle because it's really straightforward, just for Geisha you kind of just dash and hit. For Ripper you kind of just Ripper was kind of weak back then, like pretty useless, because of like there's a big change. Man, he didn't have his Foggy Blade back then. He was like really useless. So I didn't want to main them. And then I saw Joseph, right? And I was like, this skill looks really interesting. And I have no idea what it does, like camera and stuff. Like, not gonna lie, I bought Joseph because he looks nice. And the second reason I bought him is because I thought he was really unique. Like, I think Joseph is probably the first Hunter in 95 where I thought was like something new, something really creative, and I really appreciate NetEase for taking it to a new level, like taking Hunters to a new level. It's not like Soul Weaver, which is relatively new to like Ripper and Geisha. However, Soul Weaver is still like pretty straightforward. You just webs that give you speed boost and you just down people, right? So Joseph used to be really, really good, like, because people didn't know how to counter him, right? Like, if you look at tier lists from, I don't know, Persuable or some other YouTubers, I don't know, you would find Joseph used to be S tier in the earliest seasons, and honestly, I do agree, because I win a lot. In fact, I have like a 90% win rate when I reached Croc with Joseph. I have a picture right here. I think I started ranking in season 4, but it was just like casual ranking. I was just playing because, it's fun and all. It was pretty big in Hong Kong at some point, and now nobody plays it. But I was actually never in the Identify community. In fact, like, I wasn't actually in any fandoms of games or anything. Like, I didn't really play a lot of games. I mean, I played Minecraft and all, the typical games that everybody plays. I wasn't really that into gaming. I'm mostly like a loner in my room playing games. And then I came across Persuable, which is like the first ever Identified YouTuber I came across, and I really enjoyed his videos, especially the forward stunts. I find it really fascinating how good you can be a Survivor. And then I saw him talking about photo and be like, hey, apparently photo can be played this way. And I started looking at photographer tips and tricks and stuff, that's how I learned Joseph, that is. Right now, Azrael has his own coaching server, and there's a lot of resources you can get from learning ID5, but ID5 wasn't that big back then, so Persuable was basically like the biggest guy in ID5. Same goes with like Blue Race Card and John Zhao, but I actually never watched John Zhao in my life. I only started watching Blue Race Card because I know he mains Joseph, and so I watched him for his tips and tricks, and I didn't know you can do like one hits with Joseph, like, and damn, I started loving him even more. And then I kept playing him, and then I got back to rank it at season 8, where I don't know, I think Ripper got his buff. I don't know when he got his buff, but like Ripper wasn't old Ripper anymore. Like, when I got back to rank it in season 8, right? I was like, damn, Ripper, you changed. Because his skill is completely different from when Ripper was first released. So I was like, damn, Ripper's actually good. So I used Ripper more than Joseph because I'm still like, not that consistent with my Joseph. So I used Ripper to carry me in most of my rank matches in season 8. And then season 9, the Holy Mother Bloody Queen got released, and then I started like, oh my god, I was having so much fun with Bloody Queen. I actually reached like 5k points for her at some point, and but I'm still like, I main Joseph and then I side main Bloody Queen. And back then I didn't know how to get badges. Like I was still like a noob in ID5 in the community as well. Like I just got into my first Discord server, and it just so happens to be an ID5 server. And made some friends, you know. I didn't know what badges meant. Like I didn't know how you get them. And then I look at my Joseph ranking, and to my surprise, I had like 6k for Joseph, so my ranking was like 0.1%. I was like, damn, I am damn close to getting a badge. So that's why I aimed for getting a badge in later seasons, like in season 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and now we're in season 15. No, we're in season 16 right now. Season 16. And I managed to get a badge, I'm pretty sure in season 12 or 13. I forgot. Yeah, I got to Cyclops. And then I got a Joseph badge, a C badge only though, because I was still, honestly, I was still pretty noob at Joseph. Like in my opinion, I don't really know like the optimal way of playing Joseph. Like I didn't know Ray Ray was a thing yet until, you know, until one day I just searched for like, because I know for a fact Japanese people play like way better than everybody else I know, and so I was like, damn, I'm gonna look up sort of some Japanese Josephs, and holy damn, Ray Ray's fucking dope. And like, and then I started imitating his playstyle, and yeah, I got to B badge in like 2 seasons ago, which is like season 13. So no, yeah, either season 13 or 14. I got my first B badge, and I was like, oh damn, I can actually do this. And then I managed to keep my B badge last season, season 15. I kept it for the whole season basically, so I was really proud of myself. And this season, I don't know what I'm aiming for, but I will never stop maining Joseph. But if you ask me, like, what hunter will I recommend at the start when you first start at ID5, I would probably not say Joseph, because Joseph is really different, and without basic hunter concept, you won't be able to play him well. And that's why I learned Joseph the hard way. So I jumped into the game without knowing anything about ID5. I chose Joseph right at the start, and he was a lot to take in. He was like the Dream Witch back then. Like, okay, not necessarily Dream Witch, because like, you know, people still don't know how to counter him and stuff. So people were kind of brain dead. I'm in low tier. Is not technically like the Dream Witch, but once I got to Saber, right, you could see that my win rate started like getting down and down. I was like, oh no, my Joseph is not as good as I thought. And that's why, you know, like I searched up some Joseph tips and tricks, and here comes my YouTube channel and my little ID5 career I'm having right now. So, yeah, it's like kind of revolutionary, not gonna lie. So, I would probably recommend easier hunters first. At least you have to get the concept down, like what you need to do, like you need to stuff ciphers, learn how to do basic chasing, stuff like that. When to leave a survivor, when to camp a survivor. Stuff like that. So I would probably not recommend Joseph if you want to start the game first. But if you feel like, oh, you want something new and fresh and someone really fun, like Joseph is definitely the most fun hunter I've ever played in my life. This explains why. Like, there's so many times where I want to give up as Joseph, right? So many rant videos, so many times where I talked about how I hate playing Joseph and that he is so hard to win these days, especially with VC. Goddamn Manticore tier. I hate Manticore tier. It's like the worst tier in 95. Oh my god. It's even worse than Cyclops. Okay. So, yeah. And then I started maining like Bonbon. I made Bonbon for a solid, what, a month? And then I stopped and I went back to Joseph, because Joseph is just so fun. Like, you can do so much with him. I learn something new every single match I play him, and I learn something new from every match I see in like Ray Ray or other Joseph mains, like even Devastary and Azrael, and then I met this wonderful community of Joseph mains. You know, met a lot of Joseph friends, and I personally never expected myself to meet Devastary. Like, I never idolized Devastary, because his playstyle and my playstyle are like completely different. So I don't necessarily approve of his playstyle, and he doesn't necessarily approve mine either, I don't think. So we're totally different Joseph mains, but we somehow make it work. So, but still, he manages to get wins and stuff. So it was like, it really excites me, basically. It still does to this day. Like, I know I am a B-Bash Joseph myself. However, I know for a fact I have so much to learn from and so much to improve on as Joseph. And whenever I see in global chat a Joseph main, I start to get like excited, and that's exactly how I met Nazi. I was like, oh my god, this Nazi guy, oh my god, he's like, oh my god, he's B-Badge, and oh my god, Joseph mains, they're so cool. So yeah, I still fangirl about Joseph mains to this day. Like, It really fascinates me. Um, oh god, I'm like literally unleashing my inner fangirl. But yeah, Joseph is just. Whenever I say I'll stop maining him, I know it will never happen for a fact because he's just too fun. Nothing can beat him. Bonbon cannot beat him. I tried Dream Witch. Dream Witch cannot beat him. Antonio cannot beat him. I feel like the closest hunter that can beat him is probably Wu Chang. Okay, I know I said, okay, you know, I'm a fucking hypocrite. I know I said Wu Chang wasn't good back then, and he still isn't good in my opinion, but he's super fun. Like, he's really fun. Like, he might not be good, but he's really fun. Kind of like Joseph as well. He might not be good, but he's super fun. So, yeah. And yeah, I kind of started playing Wu Chang, like, because he's honestly kind of good in Moonlit. And sometimes I really need that. Like when they go for like a mind's eye team, there's no way I'm gonna play Joseph because it's just too much, especially in Manticore tier where VC is a thing. You know, like 4-man VC could still be used in Manticore tier. I feel like they should really change that. But to this day, right, I've played in total of 2,300 matches with Joseph, and I do not regret it. However, I don't think 2,300 that much. I see some like even more high tier Joseph players that are just grinding on Joseph and get like I don't know, fucking 5K rounds of Joseph, and like honestly 2K is like already pretty a lot for me, and I don't have time to do that many matches. I'm still in school, so even if I were to get a badge right, it will definitely take a lot of time because you know my rank sessions, right, 8 like 60% of my rank session is not even me ranking. It's just me waiting for a match, especially in high tier. Like right now it's better because of season reset, but in Cyclops tier, right? In Dragon tier, right? My average waiting time is 8 minutes, and I just cannot just sit here and wait 8 minutes for nothing to happen. And by the time I know it, I only played 4 matches and the rank session ended, so. But yeah. But more of the story is this is basically my history of playing Joseph and why I love him and why I still love him and I still play him to this day. And I will continue preaching about this character and possibly inspiring more people to play Joseph because okay, I know a lot of people already play Joseph. Like, I know Joseph's like badge is like super hard to get because there's a lot of simps and like he has a lot of simps and a lot of players. Not gonna lie, but I just want people to understand that Joseph is good in his own little way. Like as Long said in one of my videos collabing with him, he's mentioned that Joseph is S tier when you master him, but he's shit. Like, of course he's shit if you don't know how to play him. Like, that's basically every hunter, but Joseph's hard to master, in my opinion. Like, I don't think I've mastered Joseph yet, till this day. After my 10 plus seasons of maining him, I don't think I've mastered this one character. But I do but I do feel like Joseph's level cap is super high, and it's really hard to really get to, like, the optimal point of playing Joseph. I don't think you can really get, like, to the point where you cannot improve anymore as Joseph. Although there are times where I doubt myself, you know, and I just don't know what I did wrong. So, anyways, hope this video, I don't know, inspired you to play Joseph and let you understand Joseph's history more, and like my history with Joseph especially. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. See ya, guys.